another one which will be potentially a fail because it goes too hard. Yeah, this is way too much. That was already the point where the bullshit begins. And it wasn't even the hard part. The hardest, I mean. And it's the hard part, but still. Ah, sheesh. Well... The fuck? Okay, that is something else. Okay, I felt the end bit, but still. Let's check over in here, it's mainly just the beginning, that's the hard part. So yeah. I pretty much need to get stuff going in here that way. Wait, I'm not done yet with that. This here. I will be failing the beginning and that's it. I did it wrong. So yeah, pretty much that's the only reason why stuff is going to be there, and I was already expecting that to happen. Which is the reason why it's being like that. Maybe that's also the reason why it's been set as a 10, even though overall it would be a 4. This is the fucking reason why I hate inconsistency. So yeah, apparently something is going on in here. Not really sure if it has something to do with a whole lot going on in there. I'll be seeing it, because I thought I got stuff going there. Well, also I just now forgot to actually mention that I also added some stuff within the gameplay down at the bottom. Not only the stage over there, also I pretty much adjusted some things to have it more same-ish. And I added IGG3 Encore there, as well as the actual difficulty over there, since there's nothing else anywhere else elsewhere, and I heard that double. Kinky bastard. Would have been potentially a point to pretty much switch manually, but nah, leave it. So yeah, I wanted to say something else as well, but pretty much I said it already. Full combos are potential, maybe in the works. I'm not even sure pretty much anyone can help if they even able to, because it's pretty much just reconstructing and whatnot. And yeah, not sure what else I would be needing to say and whatnot, so... But that may be the reason. Because it may not be quick enough. Well, that is that. I'm not sure if I should be adjusting that one again, because yeah, it is not a 10, but at least it's not one of the... Maybe I could be adjusting it again. That would be another something. That would be... I'm not sure. Not sure I'm going to deal with this one. I may do that, so... So, yeah. And let's go in here, because the usual... Okay. Not sure if it was fitting or something. Also, since it goes there, I'm very much not sure. It may be a bit much, so... Okay, that is a whole lot of... Does it actually already count it as that? Oops. Oops. What was that, please? Was it a premonition for stuff? I'm not sure. Let's get stuff over in here and... Oops. Since when does this one count as dead? This was a long one. I wasn't paying attention at that one. Something didn't load now. The usual. I just didn't bother since I began over in here, so yeah. Now it's the doubles again. Stop being terrible with the step charts. Seriously. That's the only thing I'm blaming stuff on, because jeesh. It is borderline almost low over to 7, so this one is actually a clean 4. Well, that's something. It's over there. Ugh. It's not 7. They may see it, but it's a 7. What the hell? Okay, maybe a 7 because of all 4 patterns. Sheesh. What? There is apparently nothing in here. What? Why is it that long even? Is there even anything? The fuck? The fuck? What happened over there with my health? It was pretty much just all low. What the hell? It's not even there. Yeah, pretty much because it's 0. Oh, I noticed something that needs to be fixed as well. Either that or I may need to check in the other one. Also because of it being a length of 0, even though it's not really that. That is something. So it may be because it is mostly actually just length and no actual anything else. Maybe that is the reason why it's being considered 0 seconds, because it considers there is nothing in here. So yeah. So pretty much I may need to check something. And if that's going to be that, then pretty much I need to have that there. And if that's there, then I am pretty much going to actually do an issue over there. Jeez, what the hell? Patterns were terrible again. But that's supposed to be easy. Beginner even. Wait a second, since that was the beginner, was it actually doing that one correctly? I wasn't paying attention there. May need to see that one in playback. Playback. Pretty much once I'm doing timestamping. Fuck off with the doubles! I keep on saying it, that is the only thing that I fucking hate in here. Do better! That pulls for absolutely everybody. I failed that it's supposed to be actually easy. Pretty much lower than 7. But my system says lower than 7. For fuck's sake. Also, maybe... something maybe actually a little bit useful, because geez, that was flashing currently. I'm not really sure if I was just looking at the specific angle or something or whatnot. It's another one that is quite on a hard one, geez. And I'm reaching the halfway point even after doing absolutely everything, so well, that's something. Yeah, fuck off with the scratches. Yeah, fuck off with all that, jeez, seriously. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, it has been low pitch, but I may be still getting picked up. Also, what the hell is over in here? Especially with a video that will be desynced at one point. If I even get there because of difficulty. Yeah, fuck off. It was absolutely terrible. Geez, I'm really not sure if it has something to do with the size over here or if my eyes are just fucking terrible now. Well, good I am going over in here, but it also means that it's pretty much terrible in terms of everything else. Why has this been said? Not really sure, because everything else is pretty much the same, so if it got there, then no, potentially maybe something else. Oh, this was supposed to be actually green, like normal, so... I'm guessing sound mastering, especially since I'm actually on low, so that is way too high. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one again. Is it from the same one that was for the other rabbit-esque song? Potentially, not sure. Either that or it has been because of other things and whatnot. It's that. Okay, this time around I'm going to pretty much cheat over in here. I'm going to do this once because it has less null measures. So yeah. Okay, maybe an early fail. That at the end where there is nothing else. That has to be done on purpose. Have it he. I'll be doing it on N. Cut off. Not sure what this is. Well, okay. Of course, it's all in the end section, so... Well, this is the only one. Not sure why. It was quite something, and I was hearing a whole bunch of opportunities to make it at least a little bit harder. At least as hard would be potentially. I'm not really sure if the difficulty is only going up because of the holes and whatnot, because it's not that hard. Also, I'm pretty much nearing the end, and I am picking N as well, because everything else would be then a little bit too not much, especially since I have failed a whole bunch. Not really sure if it has something to do with everything in here, especially since it's not, it has to be something for that. I'm not sure if I can potentially have something with that, so yeah. I mean, I didn't even need to have the zoom in there. I'll be seeing then. So yeah, may have actually been a little bit high over there. I could have potentially got through that one, but nah. Would have been borderline. Also, it was quite short, so yeah, I will be doing that one. I won't be doing this one because this is clearly too high. Oops. Also, I just now noticed something else that I also need to fix. The beam lights is pretty much a little bit too thick over there because it goes over the lines. So yeah, I may need to adjust that one as well. And for things over in here, I have it go here, and I may potentially fail this one as well, since it is actually a 7 instead of a 5. God damn it. God damn it.
Neuron crush on motherfuckers. So mad about motherfucking situations. So I'ma kill you motherfucking fakers. Ready? Yeah. 이 초가 쌓이면 쌓일수록 더 곤두서는 신경 영겁 참아왔던 와들이 터뜨려질 지경 초취하는 애는 추한 존재들이 썩은 꼴이 비초비 참이는 좀 더 썩으라고 허물을 벗고 있어 생태와 막말이 머릿속에 팽배한 작자들이 무리지어 신나게 버릇하는 행태와 광란 지나간 빈자리에는 썩은 냄새가 꽉차 쾌쾌한 광장만이 남은 들을 태피한 날 자기사 끼리끼리 쳐다면서 정신 나간 개짓하는 건 힙합생도 보여주고 있지 좋지 않은 예시 저 결국 빠진 혈액 마냥 처리 안 된 내기들이 추종원에 잘난 줄 알고 산 같은 이런 들이 모여서 읽는 파벌의 형성에 코 묻은 돈들이 긁어 패싱을 조금 쇼를 해 애는 그런 걸 보고 쓸데없이 통경해 형애가 없는 버러지들은 태클로 막고 초롱해 너희도 그랬지 그래 이 꼴에서 나온 신물이 더럽겠지만 깔짝여기나 있어 니들의 입들이 지들을 SNS로 불명공들로 비웃기 바빴던 주제 꼴에까지 내 꿈은 지금이 이상의 것들이 날 심장을 건드려 재밌냐 오늘 지구가 잘 받아줬어 내 너대로 이제 나중에 내 시각을 싸가는 박살내줄 테니까 자 나가 죽어버려
I guess the reason is maybe a 7. Barely. I think. Nah, this is still in the clear. But still. Geez, I am barely on the over 2 hours. Well, that is something. And if I hadn't explained any of the 2DX stuff that I have been had been doing, then it would have actually been then a little bit even less. So that is going to be that. So yeah, apparently I have the worst one in terms of those to pretty much help me against all of this and whatnot. Because Geesh is quite beaming over there. So yeah, not sure in terms of that. So yeah, like I said, yeah, I can actually go in there immediately. So yeah, I will be doing a whole lot of fixing that I pretty much still need to do a few things here and there and whatnot. So yeah, pretty much at least one thing that I can be going over is pretty much bring over all the 2DX stuff. Because yeah, the only thing that I also may need to do is the 2DX AC node scan check. So that all of those things can be there as well. And yeah, pretty much I also need to fix a whole bunch of other things here and there and whatnot. And also finish everything else that I am still going through in the background. And yeah, for everything else, not really sure on things, but still. So yeah, I would be potentially saying next time I should be at least enough there that at least one part of those should be over. Yeah, I still haven't done anything in regards of those because it's still broken.